The level of immoral abomination in the church now, it is terrible. It's heart-wrenching. If you call out all the pastors in Nigeria now, let's assume they are 100 in number, and say, if you are here, you have not committed fornication in the last 2 years, stand this side. You might not get up to half.
All right, my people, Apostle Edu has this to say about the perversion and what is happening in the body of Christ recently. Apostle Edu is known for his powerful, stand on purity, a man of prayer. What is happening is a call for concern, especially the recent happening. And this is happening because God is trying to separate he's trying to sieve the body of Christ. So listen to Apostle Edu as he brings clarity to the recent happening in the body of Christ, especially among pastors in Nigeria and in Africa and the world at large.
I'm not saying if you have not committed fornication all your life. I'm saying in the last 2 years. You'll be shocked. Even the people you adore, even the people that are gifted, even the people that looks as if God is using them, and that is the wickedness there. Because it looks as if their prosperity in that thing called their calling is an approval of heaven upon their perversion. So when other people that are staying around sees that perversion, they will be surprised how a man is living in such wickedness, and it looks as if the blessing of God is upon him. But God is coming to judge his church. If a pastor sleeps with a young lady and she becomes pregnant and then aborts it, he sleeps again, becomes pregnant, but by the time he's aborting the third one, they remove her fallopian tube, and then she almost died. Then they did the fifth one, and they removed the remaining fallopian tube, and then she can no more give, and then she's already there. The pastor I'm talking about might even be married, preaching powerfully, and his church is growing. The pastor can meander. If you are not careful, the pastor can even appear in revival hub like this, and you become surprised. So the people that is following him will say, this person is with Apostle Edu. Does it mean that he's correct? A thief is a thief. Hey, listen to me, a thief is a thief. It doesn't matter who he's joining himself to. Can I tell you something? If I know somebody is a thief, even if the person joins my father in the Lord, I will not follow in that joining, because I will assume that the man has a covering I don't have. He has reached a level I've not reached. There are some things that cannot affect him, but I cannot tie myself. Let me tell you something about growing higher in your calling. You will not have time to know some things, and some people will be afraid to come and say it. So if a man come and shake and come and snap with him, doesn't mean anything to me. What I know about you is what I know about you. I will not say anything, but I will not join myself to nonsense. You know why? That person might follow him and change, but might not follow me and change.